What's going on, guys? Welcome back to What Cheers. I'm Nick, as always, and tonight I'm going to take a look at a very special beer from Lawson's Finest Liquids. Most of you guys, if not all of you, have probably heard of their Double Sunshine. Lawson's Double Sunshine is pretty much about as good as of a double IPA as you can possibly get. It's comparable to the best in the world, up there with Heady Topper, several from Hill Farmstead, that type of category. King Sue from Toppling Goliath, stuff like that. Very, very, very sought after. So Sean Lawson decided to brew a Triple Sunshine, which is essentially just a amped up version of Double Sunshine, as you probably already guessed. But this is the first time he's brewed it. Maybe it's a one-time thing, or maybe it's a once-a-year thing, not really sure yet, he hasn't said, but this is the first batch he made of it, and it's a month old right now. Obviously, you guys know I was in a horrible car crash. In fact, this bottle was waiting for me the day of the car crash in a box at my apartment. I was going to surprise my mom with this beer because we couldn't go up to get it at the release. So this is a very, very special beer because I always loved surprising my parents with awesome beers that we couldn't get through trading. So I was able to get this bottle, and it was not easy to trade for, believe me. This beer means a lot for a lot of reasons, but I'm very, very, very excited because I know it's going to be phenomenal. So essentially, it's like a triple IPA. Like I said, it's an amped up version of Double Sunshine. Double Sunshine is 8%. This one's 10.5%. So it's got a pretty good bump on the alcohol side of things. Obviously, this thing is going to be loaded up with more hops. I mean, let's face it, that's going to be the big thing, and some more body to it as well, as from what I read. So not much else to say, guys. This is obviously a farmer's market release from Lawson's only, and this was hopefully something that he'll do again, and you guys can try next time, or maybe we're lucky enough to already try it. Either way, let's go ahead and get into it. This one's going to be a fun one, guys. Alright, guys, this beer is from my mom. This is really, it was meant to be shared with her, and I want to surprise her with it. So this beer is for her. Guys, this is unbelievable. As soon as I cracked it open, I poured it. The aroma is tropical fruit juice just filling up the room. It's absolutely insane, just already right off the bat. So let's take a look at this beer. It is really crystal clear. Beautiful carbonation coming up, just nice and slow bubbles. Obviously there wasn't much of a head. I didn't pour it super aggressively, but you wouldn't have much of a head anyway for 10.5% triple IPA. So really not much to say, except it's a light golden honey color, and it's crystal clear. It looks pretty much like Double Sunshine, and I can't wait to get an aroma. So guys, let's see what this beer smells like. Oh my god, wow. Oh man, this is absolutely insane. Before I go any further, I should also say, as usual, I let this bottle warm up for about a half hour, which is perfect out of the fridge. It's got a really nice chill to it. It's nice and chilled, but it's not super cold, so you're getting all the aromas right away. Oh man, this is unbelievable. Just huge tropical fruit notes, just fruit juice, big hop presence right behind all the tropical notes though. It's seriously a perfect blend of intense, like piney, dank hops and super, super like juicy tropical fruit notes. That's the best way to describe it, is just tropical, and then you can totally tell this thing is hopped to high hell. This thing is going to be amazing. It is piney, resinous, citrusy, juicy, floral, has that almost like a tea quality to it that I get in Lawson's Double Sunshine, like a honey. Guys, cheers. Cheers to my mom. This is the beer for her that I would have been having with her, so cheers. Oh man. Honestly, it's really incredible. It's exactly what you'd expect. Wow. I guess I should have waited longer to talk. The hops are just taking over my palate right now in the finish. Wow. That's really something else, guys. That's incredible. Just the hop character, the hop bite at the finish. It just lingering on right now as I'm talking. Some of the alcohol is coming through a little bit, but not really enough to bother you. It tastes so damn good. I mean, it's freaking delicious. It's super, super sweet up front. Definitely huge tropical fruit notes. Big, like resinous hop pine character to it. Really intensely hopped. But there's a nice balance between the intense hop character and the tropical sweetness. Always what I look for in these kind of big beers like this is how well can you balance it. If you have something that's just over the top hoppy, it doesn't really make any sense. I mean, you can have hop bombs that are balanced too, and this one is exactly that. You're getting sweet pineapple juice, you're getting sweet like peach and orange and all kinds of citrus notes as well. But like throughout the whole taste is a really extremely hopped up triple IPA for whatever it's worth. I mean, I think it's a triple IPA. You know, it's truly a really well made beer by Sean Lawson. One of the things I love about this beer right now is how innocent it looks and how innocent it smells. It smells so good, but it's a big freaking beer. I just love how it has all those elements of Double Sunshine in it, and it really is just an amped up version of that. I like that because I don't necessarily want a totally different beer. If you're going to call it Triple Sunshine, I think it should definitely have all the same elements of Double Sunshine just amped up, and it's exactly what he achieved here. He nailed it. I'm sure everyone expected him to anyways, but absolutely nailed it. Really enjoying the sweet honey character to it. It just is incredibly well done. I mean, it hits you sweet, it hits you with all those fruits, tropical fruit juice kind of thing, and immediately after that, from the mid palate to the finish, it's just a hop showcase. It's just extremely piney, citrusy, biting hops that honestly, they stay on your tongue well after you swallow. This is not a beer that you need to rush through. This is definitely a beer to sip on, and it leaves you with so much flavor in the aftertaste that you don't necessarily want to go back for a sip right away because there's so much flavor left over, but it is very drinkable at the same time. The only sip that I even got a detection of alcohol was the very first sip. And this beer is warming up too as we speak. I can't detect the alcohol whatsoever anymore. Only that first sip could I really tell, but 10.5%, incredibly well hidden. I mean, this thing drinks just, it's like, you know, it's hop candy. It's hop candy. If you're a big double IPA lover, you know what you're in for with this kind of beer. It's just, it's very unique to Lawson. Has all of his, you know, stylistic points in the beer, from the aroma, you know, all the way through, all the way through the finish. It just is a Lawson's beer through and through, and you can definitely tell that if you've had like Double Sunshine, other hoppy offerings from him. The mouthfeel in this beer is definitely amped up from Double Sunshine. I mean, I would go as far as to say it's like a medium to full mouthfeel, especially for an IPA. It's definitely got a creaminess to it. The carbonation is just perfect. It's like somewhere in low to medium carbonation. So the beer feels pretty like heavy, but it's in a good way. It's because it's so full with flavor and everything. It's just a full beer. But this one's a sipper for sure, guys. I've taken only a few sips. I can already feel a little bit. 10.5% will definitely sneak up on you. So I'm going to sip this beer over the next couple of hours and really enjoy it because, well, for one thing, I only got one bottle of it. And it's just a very, very delicious beer that you should sip and savor. I don't know, not much else to say, guys. This one is an absolute treat. Obviously, these type of beers are impossible to get. I know. I review a lot of these. I'm sorry. I personally try to get these beers because I've just tried a lot of beer, and I really feel like I know where the best beers are now to get. So it's worth my time to trade for those beers, as opposed to wasting time with some others. So definitely this is one to trade for. Please trade for Lawson's if you can, or go to Vermont. Even better, go to Vermont. Just immerse yourself in that scene. It's a great scene up there, guys. Just a lot of great people, and the events are just fantastic. Sean Lawson is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He's just a true, genuine human being who loves to make beer as good as he can, and there's no gimmick about it or about him. It's just, that's it. He brews his beer, puts it out at the farmer's market, and that's it. I've met him several times. Guy couldn't be nicer. So anyways, that's it, guys, for this review. This beer has 100 on Beer Advocate. No surprise there, I guess. It's just absolutely, I can tell you right now, it's one of the best double IPAs or triple IPAs I've ever had. And it's weird to just say that nonchalant, but it's really kind of expected, unfortunately, or fortunately. It's kind of expected that it will be that good, and it is. It's just one of those things where you go into it going, oh, this is going to be one of the best beers I've had, and it is. And that's one of the nice things about Lawson, where you can just count on him to deliver, an incredible beer, and especially following up Double Sunshine. That's going to be a lot of pressure, but he nailed it with this beer, guys. It's juicy, it's sweet, it's hoppy as hell. It's got a great mouthfeel to it. Everything about this beer is perfect. I'm going with 100 on this, guys. I'm going to match Beer Advocate. I would love to have this side by side with a fresh Double Sunshine to see which one I preferred. But honestly, I think this is even an improvement over Double Sunshine. And that, to me, is just insane. But if there was one person to do it and do it right, it would obviously be Sean Lawson. So that's it for this review, guys, of Lawson's Finest Liquids Triple Sunshine. And thanks for watching. Remember to comment, subscribe, and say cheers to my mom. Whatever you're drinking while you're watching this, just say cheers to her. Hopefully she can see me somehow, somewhere. But this beer is definitely for her. This was supposed to be a surprise. I was going to show her on the day of the crash, and never got a chance to. So, cheers. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next beer review. Get yourself some Lawson's Triple Sunshine next time. Cheers. Thanks. I just want to say a quick message to my mom, if she can somehow see me or hear me. Mom, thank you so much for all the trips to Vermont and all the awesome times we've had going up to Vermont and hanging out with Sean and all the other brewers, and just you made it so much fun the past few years, and I wouldn't have been able to do all this stuff without you, quite frankly, and it wouldn't have been nearly as enjoyable. So I just have a lot of great memories, and I want to thank you for being the best mom in the world, and this beer is for you, as is going to be a lot of beers, but this one in particular, you know how special it is, and you know how much we have dedicated our time to Lawson's and Vermont and the whole craft beer scene up there. So this beer is delicious, and I hope that you know that I love you. All right, cheers.